Hey family, coming to you with another broker update today. Got a couple of items for you. The first thing I want to talk to you about is that we have some training coming up tomorrow. You've received the email on that, but I do want to remind you it's tomorrow. We'll be talking about sellers tomorrow, the selling process. We talk about marketing listings and that sort of thing. Please join us tomorrow if you can. Even though you're an experienced agent, you'll always learn something new from it every time you come back. Also then on Wednesday, we'll be talking about working with buyers. On Thursday, we'll be talking about the sales contract. And on Friday, we'll be talking about the escrow process. So please join us for those where you can. You can come to one or two, that's fine as well. Then also on the 14th, we will be having, the week of the 14th, we'll be having some advanced training. We'll get out a little bit more information on what will be happening on what day, but generally on those days, we're going to be covering things such as inbound sales calls and answers to objections, those sort of hard items that you will encounter. We'll practice those and we'll learn from those as well. We'll talk a little bit about technology and tools and that sort of thing as well. So please come for that. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the periodically I will go out to the LLR and I will look at the violations under LLR. And because I like to do that, because I like to bring to you all some violations that have shown up so that you all are aware of what's going on and can think about it in your own practice to make sure you don't cross the line and end up on the wrong end of a violation there. The first thing I want to talk to you about is earnest money. Earnest money is the number one violation. It is something, many violations that probably happen. Consumers and clients don't see them because they're kind of happening behind the scenes, so they can't, so they won't complain about them, so to speak. They don't even know they've happened. But earnest money, that's somebody's money. You mess with somebody's money, they know that's happened. That's one that they will contact the state about. And so that tends to be the number one issue is the earnest money. Another thing that popped up here recently has to do with property management. There's many, and almost every single time I do this review, we find the same thing. We have real estate agents that are doing property management without knowledge of the company that they work for. You must run everything through the real estate company you work for. You can't do it on your own. You can't collect it on your own. You can't collect money and then pay out to. You can't collect rent and then pay it out to owners and things like that. You can't do that. You can't find renters and put people in there without a property management agreement with the company. So please just be aware of that. I don't think anybody's necessarily doing that. But you forget you're doing it for your Uncle Joe. You can't do that. Or your cousin, you can't do that. Or a friend, you can't do that. Now, the confusion comes because you can, in fact, do that on your own personal property. If you own it, you can do your own property management there. But anyway, I want you to be aware of that. Now, there are a couple more that have LLR that require a little more explanation. I won't go over it with you today. At our next broker update, I'll kind of run through that in more detail. That's all for now. I will see you next time.